It's the final meeting of the season at Sha Tin on Sunday. Of course, we then still have one more to go at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. Still plenty to play for as well. 11 races, though, to look forward to on the weekend. Great to have your company. Got it all covered here. I'm Andrew Lejeune. Please say I'm joined by our form analyst Paul Alley and race caller Mark McNamara as well. And Mark, should be a grandstand finish for these last two meetings.
Absolutely, Andrew. Hello to you and everybody. There's some really promising types going around tomorrow at Sha Tin. That last race featuring Good Luck Friend, President's Choice is coming through the grades. Winning Brewer last start, impressive winner. He lines up and there's another 4 or 5 in that race, which are very competitive normally as well. And Skyfield, he has his third appearance. He's a very exciting galloper. Surprisingly, though, still a maiden.
If that's not enough for you, Paul, we've got a little jackpot in the triple trio this weekend.
Yeah, just a little one. 12.3 million starting off, Paul, and that. So we're expecting it to get up to 22 million. So a real decent jackpot there with the triple trio. As Mark said, some really good horses running around here. No first starters, so no one really starting off their campaigns here later in the season in this particular meeting. But look, there's going to be some really good racing and looking forward to seeing some of them. I think there'll be a few shorties throughout the card as well.
Yeah, get a share of that 22 million. It'll help pay for the staycation for sure. But there's plenty to get through with the 11 races on the programme, so we'll launch straight into it. This is meeting number 86 of the season. The horse is not going around in the third event. Win for Youth is replaced by Red Zoffany. Victor Wong will be in the saddle there. Race number 9, Good Standing, a scratching. Shame because he was a good run last time out behind Water Diviner, not replaced. Flying Victory has been replaced by Kazi Farazi. Alfred Chan will be taking £7 off his back. Then the final race number 11, Happy Alumni. Jack Wong gets the ride on Total Access, taking his spot. Race 11, number 10. So the first of 11 races. We're on the A course as well. All 11 races on the turf for the final one at Sha Tin. 1,400 metres, Class 5, the only Class 5 on the programme, headed by Shanghai Dragon. Antoine Hamlin for Ben Young. Placed on his last 2 starts, beaten favourite though last time out. Nitro Express drops in trip. Chad Schofield from Barrio number 1. Speedy Dragon takes the drop in class, gets the blinkers on as well. Winning Controller down in class as well. Adonis, who won on the opening day at Sha Tin, could he complete the bookend and winning on the final day at Sha Tin. Amazing agility with the blinkers back on. Treasure Chest, headgear change as well for him. And Spicy really yet to win in 12 starts. Corey Rapido's a 2-time winner, but they've both been on the all-weather. Victor Wong will ride him. Shanghai Dragon, Diamond Legend, Kel Mimi wins, and Bravery and Power are the horses that have been up at Jungfrau Mark in the last 30 days.
And we're expecting, Andrew, a good speed for the 1,400 metre Class 5 with Kelmimi Wins holding the lead. Shanghai Dragon, we know, likes to roll forward. He's got barrier number 7. E-Generation has been tucking in behind the leaders of late. Corey Rapido a little wide. Adonis and Treasure Chest, he normally gets forward too. He might take a trail on the speed map. Winning Controller, Spicy, really Diamond Legend. Couple of lines of 3 and 2 at the back, Paul.
Here's Speedy Dragon now. He's got blinkers back on, so I thought I'd show him. He's the one closest to us. The inside some street somewhere is another horse who's running later in the card, but a nice piece from these two. Diamond Legend, the next one we're going to look at. Again, Mr. Alden, who's higher rated. He's in a later race, but Diamond Legend's the one closest to us once again, and he goes nice enough here and just veering out to the middle of the track to finish off. And Kelmimi Wins, Joe Moreira aboard. John Moore, this will be his last day training at Sha Tin. Be fitting if he can go out a winner, and this horse goes nicely down the back straight and was a good run last time.
It was at big odds. We can see Kelmimi Wins here in actual fact. Now, this is 2 starts back for him. We'll see his most recent run in a second. But Shanghai Dragon, Mark fares best of these, finishing 3rd.
He does. He drew barrier 1 this day, Andrew, and led up, and he was first up from a spell. He hadn't raced since January prior to this. Kelmimi Wins got galloped on at the 1,200 metre mark, so his run maybe not as bad as it first looks. There was an excuse there, and Bravery and Power was held up, Paul, but when clear, didn't make much ground.
No, he didn't he? I've left him out, but I've got the other 2, and I think both Kelmimi Wins and Shanghai Dragon have got legitimate chances in this race.
OK, Nitro Express we'll have a look at now. That's just his 3rd try in Class 5. He's been placed in his previous 2 efforts. Treasure Chest I thought was interesting with the gear change, and E-Generation as well, Paul. Yeah,
no, Nitro Express, he's only won once in his 51 starts total that he's had at Sha Tin. In fact, he's had 12 starts at Sha Tin. Most of them have been at Happy Valley. Won one, but he's just getting on a bit in age now, I thought.
Treasure Chest disappointed there. He's gone better. I prefer him coming back to Sha Tin. I've got him on top, actually.
All right, well, here's Treasure Chest again with Kelmimi Wins. So this was his effort last time at 40 to 1, Paul, behind Red Brick Fighter. Joe Moreira jumps on board now.
Yeah, I like this, and he should go forward as well. Kelmimi wins. He'll put himself right in the race. I think he can win this race. Treasure Chest, as Mark said, has been running pretty well recently, more so at Sha Tin than Happy Valley. So I do like him coming back here as well. I've got them both in, but I think Kelmimi wins can send John Moore out with a fitting tribute here.
It was a gutsy performance by Kelmimi Wins. He looked gone when the eventual winner crossed him at the top of the straight. That was Red Brick Fighter and came again. He did have some blood in the track here after the race too, so that makes his run even better.
It does, but you had 40 to 1 that day, Paul. You happy to take the 2.7 at this stage about him?
Yeah, he's come up a bit short, hasn't he? And probably because it's John Moore's last day as well. So slightly unders with Joe Moreira aboard, but I still think he can win. Speedy Dragon's well rated now. Blinkers back on him. Shanghai Dragon, he'll be on the pace, and Treasure Chest 7-3-1-11.
Going to go with Treasure Chest back at Sha Tin, as we saw. He's got the blinkers back on for the second time here. He ran fourth behind Red Brick Fighter in that race, and Alfie Chen takes the £7 claim once again. 11 on top to beat number 1 Shanghai Dragon. He'll roll forward. Like the way Kelmimi Wins fought solidly in that replay we just saw in 6 Adonis in an even class 5. 11-1, 7 and 6.
Don't like the short price about Kelmimi Wins. Speedy Dragon, he's drawn wide, and it's not his winning trip, but the blinkers back on. I thought he would give this a bit of a shake. At an each way price at the moment there in the first.